Why do 90% of dog owners get at least one thing wrong? It's not because they don't love their dogs. In fact, it's often the opposite. Dog owners adore their furry friends so much that they sometimes overlook the basics. They get caught up in the excitement of having a pet and forget that dogs have their own set of needs and expectations. These mistakes can lead to misunderstandings and even behavioral issues. So let's take a closer look at some of the most common mistakes and how to avoid them. Let's dive into the top 10 mistakes your dog will never forgive. These aren't just minor slip-ups, they can have a significant impact on your dog's well-being and happiness. Understanding these mistakes will help you build a stronger, more loving relationship with your pet. 1. Leaving them home alone too long. Dogs are social animals. They thrive on interaction and companionship. When left alone for extended periods, they can become anxious, depressed, and even destructive. Imagine being stuck in a room with nothing to do and no one to talk to for hours on end. That's how your dog feels when you leave them alone for too long. Your dog isn't just sitting by the door, they're planning their revenge with your favorite shoes. Dogs need mental and physical stimulation. When they're bored, they find ways to entertain themselves, and that often means chewing on things they shouldn't. To avoid this, make sure your dog has plenty of toys and activities to keep them occupied while you're away. Consider hiring a dog walker or asking a friend to check in on them if you'll be gone for an extended period. 1. Skipping walks. Come on, Fido needs his daily sniff marathon. Walks are not just about exercise, they're also about exploration and socialization. Dogs use their sense of smell to understand the world around them. Skipping walks deprives them of this essential activity and can lead to pent-up energy and frustration. 1. Not enough belly rubs. Dogs love physical affection. It's one of the ways they bond with their humans. Belly rubs, in particular, are a favorite for many dogs. It's a sign of trust and comfort. When you don't give your dog enough physical affection, they can feel neglected and unloved. That's a crime in the doggy world. Make sure to set aside time each day to cuddle and play with your dog. It's not just good for them, it's good for you too. Physical affection releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which helps strengthen the bond between you and your pet. 1. Feeding them table scraps, sure they love it, but their stomach not so much. Human food can be harmful to dogs. Many foods that are safe for us can cause digestive issues or even be toxic to dogs. It's important to stick to a diet that's specifically designed for their nutritional needs. Feeding your dog table scraps can lead to obesity, digestive problems, and even behavioral issues. When dogs get used to eating human food, they can become picky eaters and refuse their regular dog food. To keep your dog healthy and happy, stick to a balanced diet and avoid giving them table scraps. 1. Ignoring bad behavior. Your dog thinks they're in charge now. Good luck with that. Dogs need structure and boundaries. When you ignore bad behavior, you're essentially telling your dog that it's okay to continue. This can lead to more serious behavioral issues down the line. It's important to address bad behavior as soon as it happens. Use positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior and redirect your dog when they do something they shouldn't. Consistency is key. Make sure everyone in the household is on the same page when it comes to training and discipline. 1. Using a harsh tone. Your dog hears blah blah blah, but feels all the feels. Dogs are sensitive to tone of voice. When you use a harsh or angry tone, it can cause fear and anxiety. This can damage the trust and bond between you and your dog. Instead of using a harsh tone, try to stay calm and patient. Use a firm but gentle voice when giving commands or correcting behavior. This will help your dog feel more secure and confident. 1. Skipping vet visits. They know when they're overdue and they're not happy about it. Regular vet visits are crucial for your dog's health. They help catch potential health issues early and ensure your dog is up to date on vaccinations and preventative care. Make sure to schedule regular checkups with your vet and keep track of your dog's health records. This will help you stay on top of any potential issues and keep your dog healthy and happy. 1. Dressing them up. Cute for Instagram, torture for them. While some dogs don't mind wearing clothes, many find it uncomfortable and stressful. It's important to pay attention to your dog's body language and respect their comfort levels. If you do decide to dress up your dog, make sure the clothing is comfortable and doesn't restrict their movement. Avoid leaving them in costumes for extended periods and always supervise them to ensure they're not in distress. 1. Forgetting to play. Toys are life, people. Playtime is essential for your dog's mental and physical well-being. It helps them burn off energy, stay mentally stimulated, and bond with you. Make sure to set aside time each day for interactive play with your dog. This can include fetch, tug of war, or even just running around in the yard. Playtime is a great way to strengthen your bond and keep your dog happy and healthy. 1. Not listening to their barks. They have important stuff to say, like squirrel. Dogs use barking as a form of communication. When you ignore their barks, you're missing out on what they're trying to tell you. So pay attention to the context of your dog's barking. Are they trying to alert you to something? Are they bored or anxious? Understanding the reason behind the barking can help you address their needs and improve your communication with your dog. So how many of these are you guilty of? It's important to recognize and address these common mistakes to ensure your dog is happy, healthy, and well-behaved. Don't worry, your dog still loves you, mostly. By making a few simple changes, you can improve your relationship with your dog and ensure they feel loved and cared for. Remember, a happy dog is a well-behaved dog, so take the time to understand their needs and make the necessary adjustments. Your dog will thank you for it. Let's take a moment to reflect on the importance of understanding our dog's needs. Dogs are not just pets, they are family members who rely on us for their well-being. By being attentive and responsive to their needs, we can create a harmonious and fulfilling relationship with our furry friends. Remember, every dog is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. It's essential to get to know your dog's personality, preferences, and quirks. This will help you tailor your approach to their specific needs and ensure they feel understood and appreciated. Socialization is another critical aspect of a dog's well-being. Dogs are social creatures, and interacting with other dogs and people is vital for their mental and emotional health. Make sure to provide opportunities for your dog to socialize and make new friends. Training is not just about teaching commands, it's about building a strong bond and mutual respect. Positive reinforcement training methods are highly effective and help create a positive learning environment for your dog. Celebrate their successes and be patient with their progress. Treats can be a great way to reward your dog, but it's essential to use them wisely. Overfeeding treats can lead to weight gain and health issues. Use treats as a reward for good behavior and in moderation to keep your dog healthy and motivated. Creating a comfortable and safe environment for your dog is crucial. Make sure they have a cozy place to rest, access to fresh water, and a balanced diet. A well-cared-for dog is a happy dog, and their well-being should always be a top priority. Regular exercise is essential for your dog's physical and mental health. Whether it's a walk in the park, a game of fetch, or a hike in the woods, make sure your dog gets plenty of opportunities to stay active and engaged. The bond between you and your dog is built on trust, love, and understanding. By being attentive to their needs and making an effort to avoid common mistakes, you can create a strong and lasting relationship with your furry friend. So take a moment to reflect on your relationship with your dog. Are there areas where you can improve? Small changes can make a big difference in your dog's happiness and well-being. Your dog is counting on you to be their best friend and caretaker. Remember, a happy dog is a well-behaved dog. By understanding their needs and making the necessary adjustments, you can ensure your dog feels loved, cared for, and appreciated. Your dog will thank you for it, and you'll enjoy a more fulfilling and joyful relationship with your furry companion. Thank you for watching, and we hope these tips help you create a stronger bond with your dog. Remember, your dog loves you unconditionally, and with a little effort, you can make sure they feel the same way. Happy pet parent.